right, so we have some news coming out of, the United States. Decriminalizing psychedelic mushrooms passes Rhode Island House. Holy Macintosh, Rhode Island. I didn't see that one coming. The Rhode Island House of Representatives passed a bill Monday to decriminalize psilocybin, the hallucinogen found in psychedelic mushrooms. The bill was introduced by State Rep. Brandon Potter, D. Cranston, and State Sen. Meghan Kalman, D. Pawtucket Providence, who said they supported decriminalizing psychedelic mushrooms because it will help veterans and other people suffering from mental health disorders. Yeah, I'm going to tell you this much, I don't give a shit about the veterans, okay? I mean, shout outs to the Vietnam vets, those that got enslaved, and forced to do horrible things at gunpoint by the government. Shout outs to those people. Other veterans, don't really, if you signed up to go to war, gotta be honest, don't really give a shit about you. But hey, I also recognize that, I'm down to pull at people's heartstrings. I'm down, oh yeah, the mushrooms, they'll help the veterans. Yeah, whatever, fuck them. I mean, I don't give a shit, but whatever gets this bill signed. I don't live in Rhode Island. But if you do live in Rhode Island, you're about to have a good time. So, let's keep going. If approved, the bill would also, contingent on FDA agreement, allow psilocybin to be used as a treatment for chronic mental health disorders. Quote, this is a step toward addressing mental health treatment in a modern way based on evidence and research. I mean, that's another one. I mean, again, whatever you need to do to decriminalize mushrooms, I'm all in. Whatever, rhetorical path you need to take. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say having universal free healthcare would probably be a step toward mental health treatment that is more meaningful. That's just my opinion. And I say this as a frequent mushroom user. Mushrooms have helped me, mentally speaking. But you know what also would have helped me? Having free access to a therapist or a doctor, for the last 10 years. That would have... But hey, again, whatever you need to do to decriminalize this shit, I'm all in. Psilocybin can be used safely, both recreationally and therapeutically. I got fucking hair in my mouth. Ugh. It got stuck between my teeth. Are you seeing this shit? Anyway, Jesus fuck, I don't even know how that happened. Psilocybin can be used safely, both recreationally and therapeutically. And for our veterans and neighbors who are struggling with chronic PTSD, depression, and addiction, it can be a valuable treatment tool. Adults in our state deserve the freedom to decide for themselves and have access to every treatment possible rather than have our state criminalize a natural, non-addictive, effective remedy. Once again, I agree. I'm all in. I don't know how many people in my audience are familiar with mushrooms, but if you do live in an area where you can access them, it's always worth a try. I recommend starting small. As someone who did not do that, I recommend starting small. Psychedelic mushrooms have been illegal in the United States since the 1970s. As President Richard Nixon's war on drugs picked up steam, psilocybin became a Schedule I drug, preventing researchers from exploring its therapeutic value. Once again, the war on drugs was because Richard Nixon hated black people and hippies. That's why he started the war on drugs. That is an official White House document that says that. That's not my words. That's the words of the Nixon administration. So, in 2020, voters in Oregon approved the therapeutic use and decriminalization of psilocybin by referendum. Colorado voters followed suit in 2022. Several other states, including New York, New Jersey, and Vermont, are considering similar bills. There are also several cities in the United States, in states like Michigan, California, and Massachusetts even, where mushrooms are decriminalized at the city and county-wide level. So, but there you go. That's good news. So if you live in Rhode Island and you want to give your senator, your local House rep, and state senator a call, do that. Tell them I sent you, and tell them to fucking vote for that shit, man. Because that's, again, I don't live in Rhode Island, but it affects everyone in the country because, again, Oregon does it, Colorado does it, then, hey, Rhode Island does it, just every time a state joins the party, it makes it way less of an ordeal for the next state to join the party, right? So, like, Rhode Island has an easier time joining the party because Colorado already turned the water on, and Oregon left the water on, and now it's warm, and now Rhode Island's jumping right in. I don't know what the fuck this is, but anyway, there you go. That's some good news, I guess, question mark. I'm not sure, but